are you okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
Yeah. 2 से 4 आसन 2 10:30 10:30 चाहिए. Mehala, can I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because I've kept my document open, that's why. All right. Yeah. Yeah. On behalf of Vidya family, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to the annual event, Festex 2021. Vidya has completed 35 years of service towards education and empowerment of less privileged children, youth, and women. The pandemic in the 2020 did cause an upheaval in everyone's life, but Vidya's resilience made it possible to continue with uninterrupted education. The team learned to adapt and switch to digital learning. Interestingly, today's workshop by Dr. Snehalata Kaliyappan is on virtual learning. As Senior Project Research Scientist at the MHRD, funded Spoken Tutorial Project leads the content creation in ICT topics for science subjects useful for school and college education. She has completed a PhD in the field of bioorganic chemistry from IISc Bangalore in 1997, therefore completed a 2-year postdoctoral studies at Duke University Medical Center in 2001. From 2001 to 2013, she worked for various projects at IIT Bombay, including independent funding from DBT. Dr. Snehalata Kaliyappan, in today's webinar, will be throwing light on Chem Collective Virtual Labs, an online simulation of a chemistry lab that help us to understand basic concepts. Over to you, Dr. Snehalata.
Thank you, ma'am, for the kind introduction. And very nice of Vidya family to involve us in this workshop and giving us the opportunity to teach something new and share our experiences. So in this,
we are all, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
We are all going to learn, Dr. Snehalata.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Nice to see so many teachers participating.
Yes.
And today we learn something new about virtual chemistry lab. So this virtual chemistry lab is very interactive, and in these pandemic times when teachers are still struggling how to conduct lab experiments, particularly for chemistry. So this comes very handy, this virtual chemistry lab. It is free software, that means free and open source. You can download freely, use it and distribute it for non-commercial purposes. And particularly for teachers, it is all free. So I have given you the link to download the program. So I think most of you have done it, and it's very easy. So, oh, sorry, yeah. Yeah. So I think this is a very easy program. It has a very pace, and we have created tutorials also for this program, which shows how to use it effectively with a lot of examples. And we have around 13 tutorials, and one of the tutorial is about installation also. I'll just show you the website shortly, and then we will learn side-by-side method like yesterday we did for Apson. So same thing will follow. So let me just switch on my presentation and then show you my screen. First, let me just show very quickly about the benefits of the Chem Collective. Just a very small introduction. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's first an overview of what Chem Collective labs are, which you are going to learn today. So these are virtual labs. It's a simulation of a real chemistry lab. That means you will find apparatus, instruments, you will find chemicals, everything you will find here. Okay. So it is available in both online and offline modes. That means you can use the virtual lab, which is already there in the website. I'll show you the website also, or you can download, which you have all done. So it is available free of charge to all educators and students. And it is released under Creative Commons non-commercial license. That means people should not use for commercial, industrial use. We can use for non-commercial education use. So that's why I have all given you the link, okay? 1 minute. Sorry for the disturbance. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So Chem Collective virtual labs are part of National Science Digital Library. This is a website where you will find many other resources, and Chem Collective is part of that. And this is developed by a group at Carnegie Mellon University in USA under the Iridium Project Virtual Lab in year 2000. So, and it has got won a science prize also for the best resources award also in 2010. So benefits: VLabs allows careful observation and safe measurement of parameters, and it is useful in experiments that involve risks to health and physical integrity of learners. See, this is, I'm telling you because now anyway pandemic time, so everybody is looking for something to use virtually. But even in non-pandemic times, if there are some children who cannot really do experiments in the lab, who cannot come to lab, and if health-wise or for any other reason, so these virtual labs are very useful for them. So they can really feel how the real lab is, how to handle the apparatus. So this program is not only for pandemic time, it can be used anytime, okay, for children who are who need special attention and who cannot come for the labs. And students can experiment without limitation of space and time. So they can open the interface and learn whatever they want at any time, any place, if they have a laptop. So it is cheaper, faster, less risky. That means they don't waste any chemicals, and they can do the same experiment multiple times. And teachers can use the VLabs as a pre-lab exercise. That means you can first tell them to do a few experiments in virtual lab, and then they can follow it up the same thing in the real lab after they have found some hold they have on how to do exactly the experiment. So this will help students learn basic laboratory techniques, and it can be used as an in-class activities for individuals or teams. Even concept learning can be done using these labs. Okay, so this is for the acknowledgements. We support this program is supported by National Mission for Education, ICT, through ICT MHRD Government of India, and we have created the spoken tutorials for this. So let me stop this presentation and then go to the, I think my screen sharing has stopped. So I will go to the desktop again and show the spoken tutorials. So these are the, this is the spoken tutorial website. And today you'll all will be opening this. Please open this. Madhuri, can you give the link in the chat box so that they can open the spoken tutorial link? You have to open the spoken tutorial website and then go to Chem Collective in virtual labs in the drop down, English, click on search. So here you will see overview here, and the download and installation tutorial is also there, which explains clearly how to install VLabs. And I'm sure you all have done using the installation sheet, which is here. So you can download the installation sheet and then we can use also. And let's start with the first tutorial. That there are around 13 tutorials here, which cover most of the laboratory experiment, like how to determine the solubility product, metal displacement reaction, heat of reactions, acid-base titrations, which are the most common laboratory experiments which you all.
So I have shared the link in the chat window.
Yeah, so please open and then you can just see what I am doing. So same Chem Collective virtual labs, you can open and keep it at one side. So let me just start with the standard solutions. I'll demonstrate one experiment for you so that you can also proceed. So how you have to do is just click on whatever, this is the first tutorial, preparation of standard solutions. So just click on it. Can I proceed or wait for you all to do it? Like 2 minutes I can wait. In the meantime, I'll just open my virtual lab also and keep side by side. Like this is how the interface looks, the chemistry lab interface.
Snehlata, can you just make the theme as presentation? It will be clear.
I'll do it. Yeah. Is it okay?
So for the participants
So
also, when you open it, please make the theme as presentation. It will be easy.
Yeah. So you can see I'll explain the interface once you are all ready. So this is the interface of the virtual lab. So you're all ready. Can anyone answer if you are ready? Because I'm unable to see the chat messages actually, since I opened in the presentation mode. Can I proceed, Mehla?
Yeah, so they're asking about, they have downloaded, someone has asked, downloaded Java, but could not find VLabs.
Not Java, it's VLabs.
They have to directly do VLabs.
Yeah, let me show you actually. Let me go to VLabs. Let me go to the website and then show you actually if you have not downloaded. In the link, whatever link I gave, I think it might have taken you to the VLabs, Chem Collective VLabs. It is like this, the home page. Let me open virtual labs. So Chem Collective virtual labs, here it says offline downloads. So you have to click on offline download. Then depending on your operating system, if you're using Windows, here it's download. So when you click on it, you will, let me show you. It will ask for save file, then I'll say okay. So it downloads. Yeah, completed. So it is here in my downloads folder. So let me open and show you. Sorry. So it is here like this zip. It comes zip. You have to unzip it. Extract. Okay. So you will find, let me just go up and see. Yeah. Here it is. So it will open like this, VLab 2.1.0. So you double click and then you will find VLab.jar. It is here. So you double click and then you can open if you're using a Windows. So VLab.exe, you can open the executable file. I'm using Linux, so I opened through VLab.jar. So I think is this clear? I think I have given you the installation sheet also, which explains how to do on various operating systems. So Let me go back and show you the installation sheet. It is here, installation sheet. So it opens as a PDF. So for Windows, vlab.exe file. You have to just double click on vlab.exe if you are using Windows. So just now I have I just showed you. So I hope this clears your confusion. So let me proceed actually with the tutorial.
Audience, can you please answer the chat saying that you have downloaded?
Sorry. So if you have downloaded, so let me demonstrate one example so that you can do. These are all self-explanatory tutorials, and we have to use the self-learning actually. So no teacher is required. Every step by step, everything is explained in these tutorials. For example, how to prepare a standard solution using virtual labs. Everything is explained. For example, I'll just play and show you. Can you hear me? Can you hear the video?
No. Just increase the voice in the video.
Actually, it's maximum. Let me increase here. Yeah, I'll increase here.
You should be familiar with higher secondary school chemistry. Here I am using Mac OS version option.
So what we are doing in this tutorial,
In this tutorial, we will learn to prepare standard solution of 1 molar sodium chloride. To follow this tutorial, you should be familiar with higher secondary school chemistry.
Okay, so everybody talk.
I am Mac OS version 10.10.5.
Books adugumantawa?
Labs version Java version 8. To run this application smoothly, please install latest version of Java.
Could you all hear?
Not
Hello?
that clear.
Yes.
Yeah, you could all hear, no? So can you all open this tutorial and keep it ready?
Questions for one of us today.
Yeah, then I can start. You please indicate me when to start. Then I will start one small demonstration. Actually, whatever is shown in this video. This video shows, preparation of standard solution.
You should be familiar with functions.
Sorry.
In this tutorial, we will learn to prepare standard solution of 1 molar sodium chloride.
Okay, so 1 molar sodium chloride we are preparing. So I'll quickly show you that. One demonstration I'll do, and rest you can listen to the video and then you can continue. So please indicate to me when to start the demonstration. I will do it.
Ma'am, how to download virtual lab?
See, you go to this website, Chem Collective. In the Google, search, you just type Chem Collective Virtual Labs. It will take you to this website. Okay.
Okay.
So this virtual labs. Okay, so here it's written more information on offline download. Okay, so click on that. Okay, then depending on your system, if you're using Windows, you use, even if you're using Linux or Mac, you have to go to this Mac version. Okay, for Linux and Mac, this is the one. For Mac, here you have to download, and for Windows, you have to download here. Just click on that, download lab for Windows.
I have shared the link to download.
Okay, yeah, that is good. So if some people are ready, I'll just start with a small demonstration. So you should see the interface like this. So are you able to see? I'll just maximize it. So there is a stockroom explorer on the left-hand side and a solution info panel on the right. So there are cabinets here. You can open them. There's a distilled water and stock solutions. You have sodium hydroxide, HCl, strong acids, weak acids. So we have indicators also for the use in titrations. So mostly the very commonly used indicators are here. And solids, we have sodium chloride. So let me just take a sodium chloride solid. So since we'll make a stock solution of standard solution of sodium chloride, I'll just take it. And we have apparatus like beakers, Erlenmeyers, graduated cylinders, pipettes, volumetrics, everything is there. So if you click, they just come. Whatever you need, you can take. So for this experiment, I'll take volumetric. I'll prepare 100 ml of 1 molar sodium chloride solution. So, and I will take a scale to weigh and weighing boat. So can any one of you tell me how many grams of sodium chloride I have to use to make 1 molar 100 ml solution of 1 molar sodium chloride? Any one of you? Can you tell me? I can't hear any one of you actually. Anyway, it's okay. So I'll show you. We have to weigh 5.844 grams. Molecular weight of sodium chloride is 58.44. So 58.44 grams in 1 liter is 1 molar solution in 1 liter. So we need only 100 ml. So for 100 ml, we need 5.844 grams. So let me weigh. So can you all see my screen? Tear. Then type the amount in the transfer bar. This is all explained very clearly in the tutorial. I'm just demonstrating one experiment to you. Click on pour.
Sneha, we could not see the transfer bar actually.
Okay.
Now okay.
Now okay. There is here transfer bar. I'll just do it again. Okay? I mean, so delete whatever is not. Yeah.
Yeah. Delete the weigh boat and.
No. You want me to show again?
Yeah. Because we couldn't see anything.
Okay. I'll do it again. So scale. Okay. So then I will take the weigh boat. Tear it. So now can you see the? Yeah. Okay. So we need 5.88 grams, 5.844. Sorry, 5.844 grams of sodium chloride. So I typed here the 5.844 in the at the bottom. So let us transfer this to the standard volumetric flask. So again write 5.844 in the transfer amount, the transfer bar at the bottom. Click on pour. Okay.
No, not to the flask, to the beaker.
I think it will not happen.
It will not happen. It will happen. You have to put it to the beaker.
Yeah.
Just delete. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, I think
or take a new bench.
It's hanging actually,
Yeah.
So I think it will not take directly. So
close and reopen.
Yeah. Then it's just stopped. So let me just. So I opened it through terminal. So let me close the terminal and start again. Because it was hanging. So let me start again. So I'll use the terminal. To open the program. So if you're using Linux or Mac, you may need to use the terminal. Yeah. So whenever you get stuck, you just open a new open it fresh, then everything will work okay. So I will do it again. I'll just take the solid sodium chloride and then I'll take some distilled water. So to make a standard solution, you need the standard solution of sodium chloride and distilled water. Then apparatus, I'll take volumetric. So we are making 100 ml. So we can't transfer the solid directly to the volumetric flask. So I'll take a maybe an Erlenmeyer. Okay. So, and then I need a scale to weigh, and then a weigh boat. So let me again weigh. So can you see my transfer bar now? Madhuri, can you see?
Yes.
5.844. Okay, so keep it aside. So what I will do is I will change the transfer bar to realistic transfer so that we can pour everything, whatever is there. Okay, so let's check solid. So in the solution info panel, you can see how much solid is there in your Erlenmeyer flask. We have 5.844. So we have to make 100 ml. So what we'll do is we'll dissolve initially this liquid. Again, tools, let's go to precise transfer. So we'll add exactly 90 ml. So all these things look complicated, but once you learn, they are so easy, you will do automatically. So you need some practice. So once you practice, it will be so easy for you. You will become perfect. So let us transfer this 90 ml. So now this flask is empty and we have 90 ml here. You can see here 100 ml volumetric flask has 90 ml. So we need some more 10 more. Let's add this 10 more ml to the Erlenmeyer flask, and then we'll take a
10 ml
pipette, 10 ml pipette, and then we'll transfer. Okay. So let's take 10 ml pipette. Sorry. So we can just remove if we don't, need things. Whatever we don't need, we can remove them from the your workbench. So it's clean. So here we have to withdraw. Okay. So we withdrew 10 ml. Then bring that and keep it on your volumetric flask. So now very slowly you add 1 ml at a time, you pour it, okay, till it reaches the 100 ml mark. So we'll see that soon. So you can see that now it's magnified. So until it reaches the lower meniscus, so we'll just, okay, it reached already. So lower meniscus is here and it's touched 100 ml. So remove the pipette. And now this flask is, it has sodium chloride 1 molar solution. So let's check that. So click on aqueous in the solution info panel. You can see here sodium molarity 0.1. No, not 0.1, 1. So 1 e to the power 0 is 1. And then in chloride also you have 1. So sodium chloride 1 molar. Okay. So 1 molar sodium chloride. So this is how you prepare a standard solution and check also. Okay. Check the strength. So I think now you can see the tutorial and then continue with the rest of the tutorial. So let's begin. So you keep side by side. You open your lab, virtual lab, and then your tutorial also. And side by side, whatever is explained in the video, you can do it. See, I'll just.
Place the required solutions and problem.
So I think I'll stop here and allow you to do the experiment, the self-learning process. So if you have any doubts, you can ask us. So we are here. So I'll just stop sharing my screen. Was that clear? Was that okay? If you want, I can do once again in the end, but I think I'll allow you to just proceed and do the self-learning using side-by-side method. So if you have any questions, please post it in the chat window. We'll answer. Me and my colleague Madhuri is here, so she can also answer. Are you all able to do? Okay, thank you. So participants, please let me know if you have finished the first tutorial. So please do the assignment also, which is given at the end of the tutorial. So this will give you some practice.
Snelata, can we start with the second tutorial?
I'm thinking, I thought that, someone should tell me from the audience, from the participant side. So I'm waiting. So participants, can we start with the second one? Or have you all finished the first one or still doing? Okay, they have all finished, I think. Okay. So can we go to the second one? Let me share my screen again. Okay. So the second tutorial, here you go to the list, click there. And the second tutorial is preparation of, second tutorial is dilutions and pH measurement. It comes fourth in the list actually. So fourth in the list, dilutions and pH measurement. So click on it. And then play the video like I'm doing now.
Welcome to this tutorial on dilutions and pH measurement. In this tutorial, we will learn to measure change in pH for solutions of acid and base on dilution, variation in pH by common ion effect for weak acids and bases.
So change in pH. So everything is explained very clearly. So this tutorial on the interface, there is a pH meter actually on the virtual lab interface. So you see the pH meter at the bottom right corner. So if you take any acids, like for example, I'll take 10 molar HCl. So when you click on the 10 molar HCl flask, I'll delete the rest of them so that it will be clear. So when you click on the 10 molar HCl flask, it will show the pH. pH is 1. So likewise, if you see base, strong base, I will take sodium hydroxide. So when you take and then click on the flask, it will show 14. So that's the pH. So this tutorial explains about how to dilute and then get the pH measurements. So please go through the tutorial and do side by side as you have done. Okay, so let me stop sharing my screen, and if you have any questions, please put it on the chat window. Okay. Are you all able to do? Participants, is it okay? You can follow the tutorial, second tutorial. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Huh?
माझ्याला माठायला
मशीन है।
किधर है अपना पास? अपना पास किधर है?
देखो यहाँ पे है स्टॉक रूम में, टूल्स में
वो वो क्या है?
PHU वाला।
अबे वेइंग मशीन में करके देखो कितना है, कितना है? 0।
मैंने तय किया ना, एक सेकंड मैं ना इसे रिमूव करती हूँ प्लीज। वन टू 2.76
फर्स्ट में ये में
नहीं, वैसा नहीं, गलत है। हमें एक्चुअली ये मेजर नहीं करना है, हमें उसका पीएच जानना है। हमें ऐसे टाइम पास के लिए वेट
13120 इसमें भी आया है। वेइंग मशीन क्या बोलते उसको? पीएच में क्या?
पीएच मिलता है।
इज नॉट देयर देखो।
नहीं लिखने का हो गया वैसे।
हो गया, समझ नहीं है, बेटर नहीं तो क्या करेगा?
लेकिन वही तो लिखा है टेबल में, जो लिखा है।
लिखो क्या मैं पेज में से?
नहीं मत लिखो, कुछ भी
जो ढूंढने देना उसको, फिर नहीं मिलीमीटर होगा तो।
नहीं, हमारे पास ऐसा नहीं है ये इतना डिटेल में, वो इंस्टॉल नहीं हुआ अभी के लिए। मैं ऑनलाइन समझ रहा, मतलब ऑनलाइन भी हम कर सकते हैं कुछ कुछ, तो उतना डिटेल में करना तो अलग सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल करना बिना उसका।
ये बच्चे लोग करने की माफी, ये एनिमेशन के माफी हो गया नहीं तो।
हाँ,
इट इज लाइक एन एनिमेशन। तो ये बोला मैं ये पोर के बी पोरा पी किया, सी पोरा सी पोर गया, ऐसा हो गया ना। अभी हम लोग जो किया उसको दिखेगा क्या उन लोग को? लेकिन
क्यों? तो हमने स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं किया ना।
अच्छा,
ये हमारा स्किल है।
ये क्या मेरा नाम क्यों आया?
यस मैम, जस्ट स्टार्टेड इट। आपने ऐसा टाइप किया था ना? हाँ वही।
तब तो हो गया था, वापस अभी तक क्यों दिखा रही है?
चैट बॉक्स मैंने ऑन किया था बस।
अपने को दिखता, सबको दिखता है मेरा नाम?
नहीं, सब हमको दिखता है,
उनको किसी को नहीं। सबको नहीं दिखेगा ना, वो उसका स्क्रीन है ना वो।
नहीं, ये हमारा स्क्रीन है, हमने स्क्रीन शेयर नहीं किया।
ये वाला स्क्रीन उनका है ना।
मैं अभी इनको क्लिक करोगे तो ये भी आएगा ऐड पर।
हाँ, बस वो रहने
वैसा कुछ नहीं है, मतलब
अच्छा
ऐसा कुछ निकाला था, सिर्फ हमारा नाम दिखेगा, बाकी सबको खुद का नाम दिखेगा।
अच्छा, नहीं उनका डाल दो, उनको डाल दो, मैं कल आता है
वहाँ पे मैंने रॉबी साहब को बात करना स्टार्ट कर, उनका नाम ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाएगा। कोई नहीं है इसके लिए खुद का नाम दिखता है, नाम दिखेगा।
चलो 63 मेंबर, 35 बाकी है। कितना बज गया? होगा, टाइम खत्म हो गया, जा रहे हैं
सभी निकल आए।
इसको क्या बोलते हैं? मेजरमेंट है क्या?
पीएच मेजर,
पीएच मेजरमेंट इज
डाइल्यूशन एंड पीएच मेजर। तो इसमें
है ना, डाइल्यूट तो होगा, देखो
नहीं, क्या स्टेप्स बताया।
अच्छा,
तो इसमें नहीं
Yeah, hello all participants. Were you all able to do the second tutorial? And if you cannot download the offline version of the lab, there is an online version at the Chem Collective website, which you can use it. So that also has all the chemicals, every functionality which is there in offline is there also. So, and there are some auto-graded problems also. So please go through the website and then explore it. The Chem Collective website. I'll give the link in the chat box. So I have given the link in the chat box. Please check it out. Please explore and use the online version also. So participants, I think we have to conclude the session now. So before concluding, I will again share my screen and show what all tutorials are available and how you can self-learn. Even after this workshop is over, you can do at your leisure. So whenever you get a free time, you can open and do it. So let me show that again. So I'll just, keep them side by side. Reduce the screen. So today you have done 2 experiments by self-learning. Then you can do the rest of it. So here are the tutorials you did today too, because we got only less time to do. Otherwise, we conduct usually a lot of workshops on this Chem Collective. Like tomorrow, it's going to start one workshop. But I think registration is over now, the deadline for registration. So if there is any opportunity, once again, I'll let you know. You can join those workshops, which are usually 1 day or 3 days. This time it was 3 days workshop. So you have done.
Snehata, today till 4 o'clock, I think the deadline was there, no?
But I think already we have many people, so I think we cannot accommodate more people. So
okay.
We can inform them next time when I'll inform Mehala next time when we conduct workshops. So preparation of standard solutions and dilutions you have done. So density, there are in the list there are density of solids and liquids next.
No, we can't see the spoken tutorial thing. Can you share that screen?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll share that screen. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here. So we have done 2 today. I'll just
No, go one page back. Click on the back page.
Okay, here also. Yeah, this is the list. So we have done preparation of standard solutions and dilutions. So next we can see density of solids and liquids, and then effect of temperature. So they're around equilibrium constant, solubility product. These are all very simple concepts which you use even in the theory class also. So you can all give it to your students. It will be hands-on experience for them. So you can all do this at your leisure time, one by one. So basic, titrations are also acid-base titrations. This is at the basic level. So at intermediate level and advanced level, not advanced level, we have only till intermediate level. So you can do this side-by-side method and then learn all of these. So I hope you understood and enjoyed this session. And if you have any questions, please do write to us so we can answer them. So over to you, Mehla.
Yeah.
Participants, I have given the forum link so that you can post questions on the forum.
Yeah. Thank
Forums
you.
also. Yeah, you can. Every tutorial has a down. There is a thing called as post a question on the forum. So you can, if you have any doubts, please post it. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Snehlata. Actually, Snehlata ma'am has some issues. She was supposed to close this session. She's having some internet issues, so she told me to close. So thank you once again, Dr. Snehlata and Madhuri. We had 2 days with you. We learned apps on physics and Chem Collective. And actually, these online virtual labs are very much useful for us because that we are working with low-income private schools and government schools, and we have our own Vidya school where all these laboratories for physics and chemistries are not available, right? So this is the best way we can use your platform, Spoken Tutorial, and the teachers can self-learn what are the experiments given and we can implement it with the students. So this is a great experience for us. And even some of my team members are also there because even though we are not from the chemistry or physics background, but we will take it to our school partnership program where actual academic subjects are being taught. So that way, these 2 workshops are very helpful for us. Thank you, Dr. Snehlata and Madhuri, for your time and all the informations you have given. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity and hope this is useful for all of you.
Yes,
thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.